Sugar City Morning Show.
Sugar City Morning Show, a lovely, beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. Folks, showers across the country of Belize City. Last night was dripping all night, on and off. Orange Walk looked bleaky this morning. We have some little drips coming down, so we will learn more from our friends at the Belize Med service very shortly, right here this morning. But folks, we will jump into what we need to do every morning, and that is to give thanks. And we will link up with Delva this morning to give thanks on this lovely, beautiful Wednesday morning. You see how fast the time is going, folks. But let's do our daily duties today as we say good morning to Delve. Good morning, Delv.
Good morning, buenos dias, buiti belafe.
Say me, sister, say me.
Another blessed and beautiful day, Mr. Checky.
That's right, gal. I know how we will start from we were growing up. When you get something, you always say thanks. So let's follow that this morning and give thanks.
All right. This morning's verses is from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 9 through 11, and it says, What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He had made everything beautiful in his time. Also he had set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning I just come before you once again, giving you thanks above all things for the breath and the gift of life. Thank you for this blessing that you have allowed us to unwrap and to unwrap once again, oh God. Thank you, oh God, for protecting us, our families, our friends throughout the night, and for gracing us to be here. And as we go about this day, oh Lord, may we rise and shine, oh God, to bring honor and glory to you. May the paths that lead us to our work, to our schools, to our job sites, to wherever it is that the road lead us, may that path lead us closer to you. And this morning I just pray, oh God, for the frontline workers specifically. I pray for the soldiers, the BDFs, the policemen, the nurses, the doctors, and any other frontline workers who may be out at the moment. I pray that you cover them with your blood, sweet Jesus. Please protect them and guide them as they do their duties. Lord, and by your grace, may you lead them safely home. And for every person who may be listening, I just pray a special blessing upon their lives, Lord, as I give you thanks for all that you continue to do in and through us. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
We're not gone, we're not gone, we're not gone. We're just getting stronger with all the blessings.
Amen. We're not gonna just get stronger. You know what? The good Lord is good, Mr. Checky. So bless the Lord.
And there is a request for you to share that same psalm that you shared that day. I believe it was Psalm 91.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody sent a text yesterday. We couldn't do it yesterday, but I promised them that we would have get it for them today. So if you can get ready with that, and let's share that this morning. Just let us know when you're ready, right?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, let's do it then.
All right, Psalm 91. This is the King James Version, though, so you're going to hear a lot of dwelleth and...
Okay.
All right. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh, for the 1,000 may fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou be wonderful.
I think you might have to do it again, Delv. We might have to do a new connection for you to do it again because we are breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can stay right there where you're there right now and not move around and leave it and give it from the top again, please.
All right. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample underfoot. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation.
That is very, very powerful. I used to always hear people say about this psalm right there, so. And when you listen to it, especially when you deliver it, you realize how powerful it is.
You know, this psalm is a psalm of protection.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
when we dwell in the secret place of God, there is no safer place than to be with him. You could live in our touch house, but once God, they cover the house, once the good Lord is with you, burglar bars can't come against that touch house.
Yep.
Because we all refuge in him. And sometimes we got burglar bars, and not through them people going to do your thing.
That's true, girl. That's why we should not look at what we not have. We should look on what we have. Because if we continue looking for what we don't have, then we are staying what we have. Look at what you got and look at it positive and go forward with what you got, right?
And we look towards he who can, provide all things for us, because he already does. So it's not more so to focus on the things that we have or don't have, but to focus on him. Because Matthew is said that we seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be provided to us.
Yeah, just
once we got God with Dory, we not lack of nothing.
yeah, you're not dropping a water. The door not turn over.
Water, your Dory could go hole and it not sink.
That's true, girl. That's true. So we just got to look at things positively. Some people say, I don't want that kind of shoes because that look like shoes from people from bush. Or I don't want that chancla. I don't want to wear that. I don't want to go to school with that. you know. But what about the persons when they have one foot, if you put down one
Right.
shoes or one chancla, what are the hope?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if some of the young picnic when they grow up, if they're not Jordan or they're not some kind of brand name shoes, they don't want it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just,
Right.
but the healing is very strong, Eldelvi. It's very strong, and the healing comes from prayers, and for you to believe
Yeah.
what you're doing and what you're believing in when you're reciting a prayer or when you are listening to it as well, you know, or reading it from the good book.
From the good, yes. We have to believe, Mr. Checky. Because his words has been around long before me I am born, long before we great. His words has been here from long time.
Yeah,
But he giving us a chance now. And again, we're not going to be perfect, but he never asked us to be perfect. He asked us to believe and obey him.
yeah. That just like if a tiger they look for chase you or something, but let's say that the tiger can't swim, the tiger can't go in the water, but you there right there and a tiger to come, and you don't believe that you could jump in at this span or this lake or this river and swim across, then the tiger can catch you. But if you jump in the
Right.
water and you put that effort to get across, then the tiger can't get you.
Yeah, you know you're going to be saved.
Yeah. So you just have to believe and be positive. Positive is something very strong that we need to look at, you know. Going forward and don't looking back.
Yeah. And it does something to your soul now. Because when people go about being angry and bitter, you see, when you're looking at the mirror, your face start to look like mash up, you look like older.
You
But
know,
when you be positive, you could be 60, and when you smile, what? You look like you're 40 years.
yeah, you can't lose night rest off of them thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, everybody go through trials and tribulations differently. So, you know, some people are be like, oh, it's hard to be positive. You know, they go through what I go through. You know, but
Yeah.
when we give it to the good Lord, you know, day by day renew with strength, He give that reason the faith. He put one genuine smile there.
True, true. Well, thanks very much once again, Delvan. Tomorrow we have a good one and all the best to everyone at home.
All the same thing with God's will tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good one. We're going to continue right here this morning, folks, as we will be checking in with the Police Med Service right here. Tell us what the weather is going to look like. This morning. So we want you all, you drivers, all those splash on those windshields with the wipers. Make sure you got your wipers working. Make sure you have your hazard lights, all signals, everything working. And when you come out from your vehicle, make sure that you take off your lights, because sometime we are there and we put down the lights today, and when you look, you forget to take off some lights. Some of the cars, they are automatic and they automatically goes off, but not all of them does the same. So at this time, let's check in with the Belize Met Service. We want to get our forecaster that is on duty this morning to bring us today's weather forecast, and we link with our friends at the Belize Met Service this morning for today's weather forecast. We need to go to the general weather forecast and bring it up right here this morning. Want to say a belated birthday greeting going out to Mr. Emerson now, who celebrated his birthday yesterday. So folks, here comes the weather report for today.
Good morning. A moist easterly airflow prevails over the area. The 24-hour forecast: cloudy at times with some showers and periods of rain affecting most places, along with a few thunderstorms mainly over the south, coast, and offshore this morning, and then inland this afternoon. Activity will gradually decrease with a few showers and thunderstorms lingering over some coastal areas tonight. A flood watch is in effect for the possibility of flooding over low-lying and flood-prone areas, especially near rivers and streams along the eastern slopes of the Maya Mountains. High temperatures today will reach 84 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 88 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 78 degrees Fahrenheit in the mountains. Low temperatures tonight will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 73 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 67 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Winds over the open sea will be from the north to northeast at 10 knots or less, and sea conditions will be light chop. High tides occur at 7:47 this morning and 8:23 tonight. Low tides at 2:24 this afternoon and 2:30 tomorrow morning. The moon will set at 4:15 this evening and rise at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Sunset is at 5:31 this evening and sunrise at 5:46 tomorrow morning. The extended forecast: some cloudy spells with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly along the coast Thursday morning and over the southern districts Thursday night, while being isolated elsewhere. The sargassum update: satellite observations show a few sargassum mats offshore the country. There is a medium chance that these mats could drift onshore during this week, producing minimal impacts. And in the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, or Gulf of Mexico during the next 48 hours. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you to forecaster on duty and everyone there at the Breeze Met Service. So we are looking at rain coming our way, and there's possibility of some flooding in the flood-prone areas of the country. So folks, what we'll be doing at this time, it's 22 and a half minutes now after 7 o'clock. We will be taking our first break of the morning, and we'll be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
What they want to do is to try to secure their future in terms of grasping after political victory. There will be time enough for that. We can't go beyond November, the first week in November. But in the meantime, for God's sake, please focus on the fact that we are in a crisis that all of us together, led by the government, but all of us together must serve. you see, Madam Speaker, leader of the opposition is not present, but when, because he makes clear that his opposition is not on a matter of principle, it is strictly political. When he makes clear that he will put opportunism ahead of the best interests of the country, that is when he opens himself up to by declaring to the whole nation that he is unfit for leadership. You don't cut and run in the middle of a pandemic. Worse, you don't seek to exploit the pandemic for narrow political gain. And Madam Speaker, I am not the only one who says that he's unfit for leadership. He should tell us about what a member of his own party said, and I quote, "You," addressing it to the leader of the opposition, "you have shown unscrupulous behavior time and time again, and it is a part of your DNA. This is a reflection of your insecurity as party leader. You are aware many eyes are on the leadership of the party, despite your having failed continuously to prove your leadership skills. Your despicable actions will also violate the Constitution of Belize if given the opportunity. You have not demonstrated any qualities and capabilities of becoming the next Prime Minister of Belize. In closing, because of your lack of capacity to lead this nation of Belize and your inability to deliver yourself as a leader, you will now stand to bear all the consequences." Enough said, Madam Speaker.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. Today is Wednesday and it's the 14th day of October 2020. Good morning, Sam.
Morning, Jackie. Morning, Orange Rock. Morning, Belize.
You good?
I'm good for today.
Okay.
This morning, rather.
Yeah. You like the weather, what?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I try not to complain even when it's hot.
You know?
Yeah.
I say any weather is good weather, because it don't might good for me, but it's good for you.
Just weather the weather, whatever the weather.
Yeah, and if that is storm, you weather the storm.
Right.
Sam, yesterday, Emerson celebrated his birthday, you know?
Well, happy birthday. Belated happy birthday to you, Emerson.
Yeah, and you know, persons were figuring what was his situation, and he got 2 tests when it comes to the COVID-19. The first one came out, that was on Saturday, and it came out negative. And they did one more test just to make sure, and that test came out negative as well.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
So no the text the man and say positive, because the man is negative.
Yeah, it's negative.
Right?
And
you're gonna clear.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Which also put us in a better situation, you know?
Yeah, and people like where they go out there, they make nice and go on like, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Ask them to please stop that discrimination, not only from Emerson, but from other people.
Exactly.
You know?
Like if they want stigma upon you or something, you know?
Have to use one side word. What side say? No what? No watch what?
I don't repeat not what he say.
No watch me yourself.
You repeat what he say.
But Sam,
we still have to watch him.
you know what is happening, Sam? The latest report that came out from I believe it was last night,
Yeah,
from the COVID-19.
Okay.
We will be sharing that in a very short while. I'm picking it up right now. You know, like you pick up, drop, but I just pick it up this morning. You know, the cases that are out there, they keep on rising, and sometimes we might look on things in some way and figure why these cases keep on rising, and I say, oh, Orange Walk have so many cases, we're almost reach 1,000, but you know what, Sam? One time you say Orange Walk had been confirmed 900 plus cases, right? But the thing is that are not the cases that we currently
Presently
have.
have, yeah.
Some of them people don't recover.
Yeah, they don't recover.
So, you know, say, oh,
That's just like for the record.
yeah, for the record. You said it right, for the record. But for the record, Sam, next 1 month from today is when the Honorable Patrick Faber, along with Carlos Cetina and Ali.
Before you go down the road, remember with that Maracas Sunday when the lady said, "If free for COVID city"?
Serious?
Yeah, I said, just offend me, ma'am.
Serious? Somebody said that?
See the lady we talk with.
The same one we talk with?
COVID city.
What? Man.
I said, just offend me kind of for a drug too. We have no
Yeah, yeah. A month from today, Sam, is when the United Democratic Party will be looking to start selecting their cabinet, getting all the ministers in place, getting all the CEOs, getting all the positions, and, you know, let the good work continue with the vote of confidence from the people of Belize, because that's the time when election will be over and the new government and the Honorable Patrick Faber and United Democratic Party will be getting together to put the cabinet together and let the work continues, because your future matters.
You're going to fire, check it.
Huh?
You're going to bite the fire.
You there with me or not there with
I
me?
bet you, man. I bet you.
Boy, you sound like you don't there with me, man.
You make it so as if no election don't call and we don't win.
I say 1 month from today. We have to look at things positive, boss.
We are positive. We're going to win. Good.
Yeah.
Just to get under your skin and leave it. We are win, man. We have done the work and we continue the work.
You remember when you used to go to that school, Sam? You get grade for your report card, you know. When you get that report card, your grades there right there, so how you do? You understand? And then that decide if you want to jump from
If you are passed to the next
from
class.
standard 3 to standard 4. But if you have done well in your class and in your tests, then when that time come, you're going to the next class. But if you never do good, then you repeat. You stay behind. But the report card of the United Democratic Party is a very positive one. And we can see how much work has been done from since 2008, when the UDP took office, of all the wrong things that were happening with the government at that time.
With the past government.
Yes, they never have a good report card. So
No, man, they're a terrible man. They flunk on almost everything, if not everything.
yeah, and this is reality what we're saying, and this is coming from many on the streets out there as well, you know, saying that this government has done well. And you know, when you talk about taking away jobs, you know, usually Sam, when government change, they have people they in the work, right? But they point out some people, you know.
They're gonna list like that, but they're known for that.
Yeah, that list there, right? So all UDP people, no better be careful, you know.
Pack up.
Not stack up. Decide what you want to do when it comes to supporting your party, because your party got you there. With due respect, if you never qualify, I don't believe you may get a job either. But you need to think hard, because when the election done, the party will come in, want to put for them people in a play, so they have to make space for them. And you were there, want to support them, then that you have to move out to make that space get there. You remember hospital, the one we always up on the big list, Sam?
Oh yeah, that always under there, yeah.
Hospital, the first one, you know.
I believe, Checky, it's going to be a bit difficult to do that, because then you have some people that are working almost the entire 12 years. You have some 8, 7, 5, right? 4. You have to find the money for paying them people here.
You just can't send them home like that.
No, you have to find the money for paying them. You have to get them something. Where you want to get it from?
But what they got somebody who are just contract worker too, you know. We sign a lead contract and continue sign a contract. When that contract up.
Well, it's not different.
Yeah.
But if you want to cancel my contract, you have to find money for paying first of the year.
Yeah, and they
Understand?
have just like cancelling contracts that with these infrastructure contracts. If you if you cancel the contracts there, then you have to make sure that you pay the contractors whatever contract has been signed, because that contract has been signed by the government of Belize on behalf of the people of Belize. So that is signed by the country. It is not a party thing again. So whosoever they right there so responsible for make sure that these works are done properly, and to make sure that the money that is owed to these persons for these contracts are paid. And if you have a contract like if you got a band and somebody sign a contract with you and then give you a certain amount of money, if they cancel out that, then that money dead.
Yeah. In that situation there.
You have to got some kind of security, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
this is not just a gentleman agreement. They shake hand and say, all right, yeah, fix this road from Orange Walk to Progresso. I want to fix this road from Orange Walk to Progresso. Then I'll say how I pay you and leave something now, and then when something come up, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It really doesn't work like that, Jackie. But like I said, they don't have to find money for it if they want to lay off people for paying it.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll reach up on
You
it.
understand? That's an intentions. Like you said, you're right. We're not reach up for it. I always say the PUP is good in opposition. They have the solution to every single thing in opposition. But when they are there, they want a different story. When they're there, and in 10 years, they prove that they don't know what to do with this country. When the people put them back in 2003, they were there. The people put them back because of a reason. The country was already in a mess. The country was already, we don't gone.
Yeah.
So if my 14, if the UDP would have won in 2003, they would have lost in 2008. Because the people then could say, oh, we messed up there. You understand?
Yeah.
So the people put them back, rightfully so. Put them back. So then, but these one show between 3 and 8. And by 2006, the demonstration started against them.
Big demonstration too.
Because they screw up big time. They suck this country out dry. Now they want to come back again with clean hands. My brother, not even a course on paper could send out what you got marked in the palm of the hand, ready for thief. When you got that in the palm of the hand, I want to come back to the people with clean hands. When the hands not clean. So the best part for Uno, opposition. And that's the exact part Uno guys want to stay. Opposition. They don't want to stay.
Yeah. And talking about it's some good sometime when people say, well, I give so much job, so much this, so much that. But everybody know right now what is the state of the country. So where will these money come from?
Well, I fire 5,000 at higher 5,000.
But where the money come from?
And they say 5,000 where they work right now, then I get fired.
I can't fire so much people.
Can't?
I can't. Like you said, some other people. Well, unless you fire the people and pay them, but where you get the money from to pay them and pay the other ones over the come
Well, that was just done.
What happened with all the houses that is supposed to be built? Where the money come from?
Even 5 million a year for village council was mentioned by the leader of the operation himself.
5 million?
Yep. I mean, look, check this out, right? They put things so sweet.
You look nice,
Then they build a tower now to bring the moon to the people of this country. So they climb on each other's shoulder.
Do you orchestrate that or what?
They climb on each other's shoulder. Soon reach the moon. The last man up there, the one at top, the leader of the opposition. The one at bottom, that Julius.
Why?
I scrap the side of there. Opposition hala, look, I need, look, the moon is 5 feet 3 inches from me. I need one next man up here 5 feet 3 inches. I scrap say, it's not up right now. I pull Julius one underneath.
So what?
They crumble.
That's how you come up with it.
They crumble, and that one happened today, November the 11th, right? We don't want crumble election day because we don't get beat. I say it here, we don't get beat, we don't crumble. We don't think smart when you pull the last man to put on the top. And that type of decision where the leader always make poor decisions. Very, very poor.
Yeah, well, I talked to two person yesterday, we call say Carlos, and they said that I could, because the person reached early. He said I could see Carlos. I tell her, you got your documents or what you need. He said, no, I don't have no documents. I just come to talk to him. That's all I want. I just go talk to him, find out how he do, and we tell her that he have my support.
Wonderful.
So they're not everybody will go to the hands out they want, you know. They got some
But
people.
the people where they come here are not real hands out. They want land issues, you know,
Yeah,
differently
yeah.
things, simple signature, one recommendation. And
Fix for lead documentation,
right,
no?
right, correction for certain things, you know.
Yeah, that's true that by. But the people will make up their mind, Sam. The people on the side, and I think it's this Thursday the
Launch
United
day.
Democratic Party will be launching their manifesto, no?
Our manifesto.
Yeah, and that manifesto will say what the what is the plans for the next year. Morning, us at the border working for border management agency have the help UP supporters and follower at this time of election. They are treating us if they win. He said like we done gone already. He said they got some stinking mentality. He said the people they tell them wanna go in.
But remember last thing happened at the hospital?
Yeah.
Stick for the right part and vote UDPS. Remember the last time for election, we got a list when we went from hospital.
Why? They made walk on a list some of the girl with the cry, Sam.
They had to take that paper and wipe with that.
Yeah, so they don't tell them people they threaten them and say you're gone.
Yeah.
Boy, that a serious mentality. So that's why people have
Not that really. That's what they're good in opposition.
yeah, boy. Well, wanna just take care of yourself, people
Nothing strange about that.
people support the party. Make sure you encourage your friends there.
Skyscraper.
And tell them please help me. I got my job. You know, Sam? Make them encourage your friends and their family, say please help me because I got my job. And there are people don't tell me that we're going.
But check if you listen to them, they were actually saying, well, that we turn now. Remember they said the council is when they said the one in Belize City?
Yes.
That we turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why they say everybody if we win, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some citizens to like be on track as well, man. Because they are seeing here that people are still dumping dead dogs, chicken feathers, guts, and make our roads stink bad when we go to town. This is the road, the Champagne Ridge Road.
They need to stop that, man. That's true. That thing that's true.
Yeah.
You can't go play more, man.
But they're not gonna dump them, Sam.
They're gonna dump, but I think you have to pay for getting in there. I think. But lad, man.
Sam, but
Bury your dog, man.
But all over, you have to pay for the disposal of your garbage, you know.
Bury your dog.
You know, they got some.
Yeah, that happened. That pain for disposal of garbage occurred when the PUP won in 1998. Remember, you come just drive that dump pile and throw your thing.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes BSI used to push the pile. Sometimes the ministry. I was working at Ministry then. Sometimes Mr. House used to push the pile. Then they privatized that too. So now you have to pay for carrying your
Garbage.
So this is what cost the people now for throw alongside the highway and alongside the road.
But that don't give them the right for
They shouldn't do that. I know they wouldn't pan that. I know they wouldn't pan that. But at least everything the people charge for when they win.
Yep. So people wanna think good because wanna tune in to Channel 10. That Thursday, Rahim. 7:30 tomorrow night, Sam. You remember last week Thursday when they had the virtual launch of the presentation of the 31 standard bearers and the new party leader was sworn in? You know, it was a good show. And now this Thursday, the manifesto will be coming up, and the manifesto will give you that guidance and show exactly what the United Democratic Party have in store to take the country forward, especially in this time of COVID. Because things tight right now. It can't be like what it used to be before. I say, well, on this next term, we don't have this for do and that for do. the need for set up a budget, Sam?
Yeah, we're living in different times, Chucky, and our new leader is capable of doing all of that. You understand?
Yeah.
The Honorable Patrick Farber, a smart young man.
Yeah, he has gone.
And he got smart people around her.
Yeah. Yeah. He has been, the man proved himself in that ministry. That ministry,
And
education,
the man will fight for this country. That's not an easy portfolio.
A small ministry, no?
It's not an easy portfolio.
You understand?
Once Deputy Prime Minister also.
Oh, yes.
That's not an easy portfolio.
And the man got a 2 convention, right? And he never give up. He never give up by a party, and when he lose the first one, he say, well, you know what, man, I know the pan is. The man stand firm.
He stand firm.
And
because...
Yeah, that is what a true leader is, you know, sir.
Yeah.
You know, run.
For what you run for?
You know, run.
Like the other one stay,
the only thing where he run, well, we call it run, but he contest the convention more than one time. You know, the first time when the man contested, he may lose a Corozal, but he never give up.
I was there.
Yeah, that was a big one, right? Remember when we did it?
That was his first experience, you know, you know, look,
yeah.
You have to learn for take classes and not be thin skin.
So from then until now, the experience that he has garnered...
No care what anybody wants to say. When you lose like that, there is a slight feelings that come over you.
Of course. Of course. So you good to... What when you buy a leader or lose, you feel on the way too?
Well, that you decide that. If you are better that.
Yeah.
So you don't feel no way on that one.
Yeah, you feel...
When you not buy your number...
And you play.
Then
you feel away. All right, Sam, it's now 13 away from 8 o'clock. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. Folks, we take a break and we'll be back after these messages right here on North Television, Channel 10. Boy, I'm late again. What? I mean, there yet? No time to sleep then.
Ugh, where did I put my license? What? More cash? Yes.
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Money.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things? With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've, totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Let's take a look at the PUP DNA. Julius Espat, representative for Cayo South, was sold the Chief Justice residence by a PUP government for a mere pittance and turned around and flipped it for over $1 million. Cousin Luke Espat got a sweetheart pass from the then PUP government when they sold him the country's most valuable asset in the Port of Belize. and he allowed Ashcroft to take it over. Now cousin Mike Espat, representative for Toledo East, brought the VOA compound in PG with a DFC loan, which was later written off. He sold it for millions. Corruption is in the PUP DNA. This is the same old PUP.
On this election day, we are asking all the people from Regional Central to come out and support and vote for Mr. Denny Grijalva all the way. Denny, the man we want for Central, the man we could depend on, yeah. Denny, the man we want for Central, the man that we will vote for. Look on the work that Denny has done without no power bank inside, helping the poor getting their land. We said that's a man with a plan, more jobs opportunity for the youth them, healthcare and food assistance, more agriculture and affordable housing. Denny is a fighter for the people. So on this election day, people from Central will vote for Denny all the way. So you can lose what you never had. So I vote for Denny, I'm sure that you'll be glad. Yeah, me say, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny. If you can do the walk, don't talk the talk, 'cause when they talk, he walk the walk. Go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny, go Denny. If you can do the walk, don't talk the talk, 'cause when they talk, he walk the walk. Denny, the man we want for Central, the man we could depend on, yeah. Denny, the man we want for Central, the man that we will vote for.
When you think about compassion, care and kindness, the area representative of Orange Walk East, Honorable Elodie Aragon Jr., immediately comes to mind. He has demonstrated through dedication and hard work that the people he represents are his priority. His work in Orange Walk East to deliver goods and services has been never-ending. Infrastructure, streets, water, land, social assistance, sports, and education are areas in which Mr. Aragon has focused and delivered to his people in Orange Walk East. Honorable Aragon has lived a life of dedicated service to his country and people with an excellent track record. Orange Walk East deserves the best. So, for continued development, vote for Honorable Elodie Aragon Jr.
Is John Ebersenio dishonest, dizzy, or just dishonorable? In 2005, he pretended to resign from the PUP when Musa illegally gave $20 million to UHS. But in 2019, he said if he was Prime Minister, he would pay Ashcroft $94 million in connection to the same UHS corruption. In 2011, he said the old PUP thieves need to bring back the million they stole when the PUP was in government. But in 2020, he is asking us to vote for the same set of thieves. In 2018, he said Belize should go to the ICJ to settle the Guatemalan claim. But in 2019, he asked Belizeans to vote no. What is John Ebersenio's problem? Is he dishonest, dizzy, dishonorable? John Ebersenio is all of the above, not an option.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We're coming to you live from North Television Channel 10, right here in Orange Walk. Sam, we continue right here this morning. We'll continue with some more facts and facts, but we would like to also remind everyone in this country about the 28 escapees. I understand they captured somebody already, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them I think supposed to kick the bucket.
Yeah, I believe that the police come across a couple of them and they open fire, right?
Yeah, they open fire. Yeah.
So you shoot out at the police there where they respect for dead.
Yeah, because even if you don't know a police, you have a licensed firearm and people with fire at you need to protect yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and I think one of the policemen got shot too, no?
2 of them.
2 of them.
Minor injuries, nothing likely. I think mostly bullet scrape.
Yeah, that for sure how dangerous they are, people.
They are.
You know, and I hear one of them gone down a lady house. He want to borrow a phone, to make one phone call. They say no, we not letting you no phone. Go for ya. That was a good move for them people, you know. That was a good move, but unfortunately.
But you risk yourself too.
Yeah, and unfortunately they show the lady face on the news. They should have never show. They should have never show your face, right? They should never show your face anyway. But that don't happen. And this is what they were saying, that Stephen Jenkins, an inmate who was shot earlier yesterday during the riot at the Belize Central Prison, has passed away. Yeah. Jenkins was reportedly shot in the buttocks, and while initial reports had suggest that the injury was not life-threatening, he died a couple minutes after that while undergoing treatment at the KHMH. Jenkins was serving a 20-year sentence for murder.
I think he don't do what, 7?
Yeah, he don't do 7, I believe. But you see, Sam, I understand that they have a couple of Guatemalans in that escape as well.
Yeah, they must don't reach cross.
You think they got Sam?
They don't reach cross. If they catch them, that's a luck.
Yeah, because they want to get them.
They could cut through the bush.
Yeah, they know if you cut through the bush. And if they have to dig hole and hide in a hole there and do that, you know.
Oh, they hard right now.
Yeah, they bally tough, Sam. They bally tough. And for sure, they will have for them people ready for help there.
If they get connected.
Yeah, once they get connected.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that the law enforcement counterparts were there at the border looking out to see if anybody would have tried to cross the border as well, no?
Yeah. Remember this event occurred from 1 o'clock the afternoon, you know.
I never knew that so early, boy. And
they hold these guards hostage till 6 o'clock, right?
They want to wait till they get dark.
Till they get dark to make their move. So during that time, you can't trail a lot easy. Now the one that came out on the highway, he got caught by the checkpoint.
Yes.
Well, definitely hungry and thirsty with the pop he.
Yeah.
He need to eat.
Sam, but the prison system, I'm thinking that I have like one kind of system that if you're not here for your guards, between a certain time to time, maybe 1 hour, half hour, you need to check in and find out what they go on with them, no?
It's supposed to be every half an hour, car supposed to come in.
Yeah. But then the guards there, where they patapa there, well, thing where they wrong.
Mm-hmm. The towers?
The towers?
That's the part where I don't understand.
Because they was not affected.
Who, they take off in their gun?
The ones that were up there?
Yes.
So how they get up there if they take off in their gun?
That's the part where I don't understand. You up this tower. When you get up there, you must come and trap the way you lock.
Of course.
I think you have to go and trap the way you lock.
Yes.
You can't stick up there for me so easy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And I know one tower, the more than one.
Yep, and they get up there and disarm them.
Wow. I mean, think only the ones that were there on the ground was the son, because the Balawa attack, he said they hold a knife here to him. And he get afraid and they handcuff him. And they put that on the ground.
Then they locked up in one cell.
Yeah, so them did there from midday, lock up in a cell.
Mm-hmm.
So no communication from nowhere else.
So they must, the prison? What they made upon 6 hours, 12 hours shift?
Must be 12 hours because remember Sunday, which I don't think the prisoner work with when the public and bank holiday. They got the same kind of work.
They have to continue work.
Yeah.
So that me kind of, how you, I up on a tower, and I alert, I want to see you climb up and take my gun from me.
Yeah. But maybe never alert, maybe by chance the door me left open.
You lock your trap door before you get up there.
Yeah, or maybe the person they want to tie up, they must tell them this that the key for that and that the key.
Yeah, but the trap door you lock from when you get up there.
You got a bolt inside, no?
Right. Should.
Yeah. So once you get that bolt in action, then nobody else not supposed to get up there, no?
Right. That's strange to me. I need to start figure that out. When you
the
get
thing
up
is
like
that
the tower
28
and take a man gun up in the tower.
Yeah, but the thing is, that 28 prisoners escaped the biggest prison break in the history of the country of Belize.
Well, I was frustrated and look for you try again the inside I check it. Right? From 1 o'clock this happened. Like 5 hours you hold somebody hostage.
Yeah.
Nobody never know nothing.
So there's no communication with the guards on the ground, or no communication with the guards there when they're up there.
No radio check.
They should have radio communication services, right? Between this one and that one, because this one down here so supposed to be able to alert the ones that were up there, so if something happened or somebody look for jump the fence.
Mm-hmm.
So what? No communication, or maybe the next person want them to tie up, just take on the radio or cut off the radio. But if you don't have communication, then you're supposed to like do something, call the boss, call the authorities and tell them, hey,
call more enforcement before you even go check.
2 hours now I can't have communication with their people down there.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, I used to work there for a company working out net, so we used to secure.
They're big security. They're the ones that used to work for the U.S. Embassy, you know.
That they used to there.
Oh, you used to do that?
Yes. They every half an hour.
They check by you, no?
They check by you, yes.
Even at night?
Right true. Every half an hour. And you have to answer back.
So you can't sleep?
You can't sleep.
You're not supposed to sleep if you don't have security, right?
You have to answer back every half an hour. So 5 hours, man?
Yeah.
I don't really understand that. But anyway, Checky, we're changing gears now.
Uh-huh.
I listened to an ad on from a certain media house talking about the PUP and crime.
Okay.
That when all the crime start happening, whenever the PUP in power, according to them, that the UDP is in power and still is. But in 2008, Checky, when the PUP lost to this massive, wonderful party, the Mandela brought out, I could say it because it's not libelous, in its editorial. I think I have that paper home.
You read that?
I read that in its editorial.
I know that Mandela read it.
Yes, I still have that paper home. It said like this: crime is the son of the People's United Party. It has now become the stepson of the United Democratic Party. So what did they tell you? That crime not start under the UDP. That phone up baby that no hatcha. That wasn't in the editorial.
The majestic alley thing with this.
Yeah, that's the time when Mandela was south there with there.
Yeah. See the thing
you understand?
With the lad, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now they got the solution for crime. When Uno there, Uno had absolutely no solution for it. This is the reason why I said they're better in opposition than when they are there.
That for who time they used to call this place Ramadan?
When that started, Ramadan started from quite early.
Okay.
Right? From quite early. Then Esquivel won. In 1984, it was still Ramadan, and he decided to clear house.
Yeah, he clear up that one was a time. When Lord Raver make a song was a time, stop the bond on the thing, man.
Then, the Mexicans came in and started to spray the wheat field.
Oh yes, you're right.
Remember all them playing somebody had to spray.
Yes.
Wheat field right as far as behind you?
No man.
Yes man.
So you walk go there then?
You walk go there. But you don't want to walk go there.
So people may tell me about that for 2 Sam and tell me that I got farm back there and they're afraid.
Yep.
They're afraid because they say all anything then they
Right
go
behind
up
us,
there, so, and
yeah.
they say dangerous because they got people in mind their place, they got a lot of big time guns and so.
Then checking when the plane started spraying, these farmers plant these weed in between their planting trees and different trees that bear, and the plane spray. So of course the planting tree will die too.
Also the people in crops go down.
Right. You understand? Because they plant the weed amongst the crops.
Okay.
And for the PUP who was in the position at the time, that was a bad thing. They lash out at the government for that. Heartless. Spray the people in planting tree and this, that. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
they condone hard. Yeah. They condone hard on the UDP if they spray the weed field. So if it left to there, make the weed grow. I remember that thing clear, man. Then all that killing that been happening in Orange Rock, that used to happen in Orange Rock, all that stop. But of course the government had to condone hard.
Yeah.
Real hard.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. I have a clear insight of what really happened when they were eradicated. The government of Belize got a loan from the United States of $10 million
yep.
to eradicate the marijuana. Yes, they hired planes or helicopters from the Mexican, but they were American agents doing that. And the only thing that Belize got out of the $10 million was to change the SLR, self-loading rifles that the BDF had, with M16s, the Armalite M16s. That's all the Belize got. And the uniform were changed from the olive green to camouflage. Mm-hmm. That's what the Belize people got out of the $10 million. All the balance of the money went back to the states because they had to pay the planes that they were using, they had to pay for the chemicals. So the bulk of the money went back to the states. But they eradicated or they stopped the growing of marijuana for a while, but then the heavier drug came in. Then that's when the cocaine started to come in, right? We stopped exporting marijuana, but then the cocaine took over and it's still here.
Heavier drugs.
Heavier drugs. And I can recall keenly when they were doing this thing, a lot of beekeepers lost their bees. They had a beekeepers federation here in Orange, right where SP is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that industry went down to the ground because I lost some money on that. I had 3 apiaries, my dad and myself, and we lost that. And a lot of beekeepers lost their apiaries because of the spraying. So it went down with the economy of the beekeeping. The beekeeping is just trying to crawl up here in the north again, right? But that's what happened when they eradicated the marijuana. But then the heavier drugs came in, and they're still coming in. That's just a brief history of what really happened. That's what the Esquivel did. That $10 million didn't stay in Belize, right? Like I mentioned, they changed the rifles from the BDF from SLR, self-loading rifles, to M16, right? And they changed the olive green to the camouflage. Those were American surpluses that they had. The army had the surplus, so it came into Belize. That's the only thing that our people got. Thank you very much.
I wonder how Belize benefited from that.
Partially. Check it. No matter how we benefit from that or what went on, but the thing is, right, when you get rid of the marijuana, because there were people found dead in these fields, right? So when you start to ease that down, you save lives.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Yes.
You save lives. Because a man from Indrak and from Belize City go try rob these fields.
You used to see a lot of strange.
They try rob these fields. They want it easy after you don't work hard and they get killed. Just in Honey Camp, a whole family was wiped out.
I don't remember that one, Sam.
Whole family was wiped out. I could continue on with that. So it don't matter where. The thing is that when we get rid of it, and they hear the amount of deaths that happen as when the weed was growing just behind us here. But yes, bees were killed. I remember that.
So people, a lot of people lost their crops when it comes to the bees and so.
Because the breeze would blow the
Innocently.
the paraquat, you know, and
I don't think there was any compensation to that at that time.
I
no?
don't think so.
Yes.
But nevertheless, we'll not ramble tongue again.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes.
So check it with, like I said, when it comes to crime, what was in the editorial at the time, up to now, of the manner that makes sense. It does make sense. Because when this government made a try bringing hanging, that my last chance, you know. It was the last chance. The then leader of the operation side refused to go to England to sign. So that what he mentioned, how dare you try to hang our Belizean brothers? They need a second chance. So everything you call bad man from PUP. Who know I like that? So after that now, we can hang one next soul. We can get rid of our next soul. They could kill you, you could kill this one, and you're going to prison for life. That's all they know for you. The death penalty can't come again. We lose the opportunity for that.
So the highest thing now for make you go to jail, no?
For life.
Yeah.
And they need more to go to jail for life now.
The human rights thing kick in big boy.
You done there, but give the man 25 years. You understand?
But the hanging was in the colonial days, right?
Right. But we need to bring it back. And at the time, you may have to go to England for sign. Only said me for sign. He refused to do so. How do you try to kill our Belizean brothers? They need a second chance. One to the man that done dead. Did he get a second chance at life?
Yeah, that's
no.
it. Yeah.
That's why I said when they're in a position, they ain't got the solutions for crime. You understand me? They got all the solutions when they sit down outside, they look through the window. But like an old man told me the other day, right? He's from San Jose. He said crime is something where any government could stop easily. The people have a mass.
We got a border here, we got a border there, you know.
They can't stop that easily.
We see what happened in that place, and they got much more stronger forces than what we got.
Right.
Mexico and Guatemala.
What happened in El Salvador Monday, I think, when the guys just walk into this bar, no ask no question and spray everybody?
Yeah. I saw that story too, boy. I saw that story.
No, man, we know the day. But you can't stop that what you want. They don't call the police and say, you know what? I'm going to go commit a crime that Sam house. The police don't know when they move. So they get through they get through their plan.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning, check them out in Sam.
My brother.
Morning, Sam, morning.
Watch out, I just want to put you on the trail, give it check it. The hanging not only in the colonial days. The last person was hung in 1985, the 30th of June.
Right.
85?
1985.
What?
30th of June. Check it, I watch the news and thing. And the officer, the administrator, the prison where they have. I don't know, one of the baddest things, check, you know, make no go school, if one person come from his scratch, from down, up, and deal with one prisoner, he knows nothing about prisoner. The whole thing what happened with the prison, right? The administrator, he don't know nothing about administration, because had he known, especially when there was weekend, and public and bank holidays, because some officers get off and some when they are. The next holiday, one other group will get off, and the group when they off will work.
Okay.
Right? And you could just imagine, check it, you got one prison where open 100 prisoners. And when below where he say he had in, and you have only 3 officers going to deal within the 100 and you are open one door with 100 prisoners in there. Man, we shouldn't be in there where they Hamburg then. You have to get classification of prisoners.
Right.
Like apparently they don't have that. Because one murderer, my brother, you don't keep one murderer around it one ordinary lien. One lien man with maybe thief or do at least something I don't want 3 months watching.
Yeah.
I don't want man to do 20 years long with that because No way. Now I
Yeah.
heard on his own accord, he said that the man put this trustee where he put this man that want go and come. He don't decide him and leave that prison. So he jail no mean nothing to him. No matter what time you give him, jail no mean nothing to him. Plus, they're supposed to train the officers then. One officer never walk head of one prisoner. The prisoner walk head of him. And this one when it kind of tell her that one prisoner need help, he will walk head of. That's why they get the bloody lick from the back. They get knocked in the head of back. When they tell you that the man not trained, then they are not trained. I see one lot of these small fellas then look at you got a belly for a week, you put big up and fling them out. The administration of the prison is not good. They need some people, and you don't need at least small 100 pounds, 20 pounds. Some of the lead officers look like don't have about 125, man. You need big people to deal with them.
Yes.
And you need stern people and strict people. And that's what the prison now have. The administrator is supposed to go. Because on here said, this man take this man as trustee, and he never may want that, but the man, who are the boss, he are the boss, and they have no knowledge about classification of prisoners. That's the way cause the whole of that problem that jail. Because I never make sure only 3 officers are going to work 100 prisoners there. Come, man, come. If you take to animal, you can then shut up in our pen, and you get in up on our house. So you think that some of them will broke the pen, and that's exactly what happened to them. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, check it.
You can't get it clear on that,
No,
Sam.
he was there.
Yeah, he know.
He got good experience.
He been there for many years.
For many years. He was there. He worked there, so he know. He not a big man, so he know me a play deal.
No, he never play deal at all.
I know him well. He not play deal.
When he talk to you and tell you
Right.
sit down or shut up
You
and
better
stop
sit
it,
down.
guys.
Yeah, so well said. We don't have to elaborate on that. He don't say it already.
But it must be one common sense that why one officer to walk front of the prisoner and the prisoner
Fool,
to come
bloody
back?
fool or what?
You know, you to put yourself. That man could have lose his life, Sam. For they walk the front of the prisoner to come behind you. So they open. They must open the cell to make people come out and make.
They took his keys up there and knock in their head.
Man.
Like where the color rightfully said, how you put a left hand behind you and you go and say who's sick.
But then how then people get out for you? I see if you could tell him that they want to see.
That's one trustee.
Oh, a trustee.
So the plan, they don't got the plan set already.
So that trustee he involved?
Of course he is.
Oh, okay.
Of course he was.
So the trustee gonna tell somebody feel bad. So he gonna he walk front. Well, you hear what they call the man trustee.
The trustee been out already with the said person that got hit in the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he insists, and look like the guard never. Because if I get it right from the news, the guard never really want to go there. And the trustee insists. Come check out the man, man. Come check out the man, man. The man stand back. Come. Well, he convinced the fool, and the fool gone. And walk, left the man behind her.
The trustee you refer to. So the trustee involved in this thing too then?
Of course. Like he hit the man in the head.
Man. Why?
And like of course, the caller was there. He worked there for many years, and
he know what he want.
He know what happened.
He got that experience.
Right.
He never just get one job because he got a certificate. He lived the experience.
And like what he said about the big boss said that if he knew that that guy was a trustee, he'd have stop it. So then who call a shot on who is a trustee there? No, the big boss supposed to call a shot on who's a trustee there.
He have to be the big man.
It should be him.
Yeah, he not the man who in charge.
Yeah. I just can't have a president that say, well, okay, I want to use you as my trustee.
And
I just can't do that.
And I believe when anything
I shouldn't then.
When anything that happen is supposed to go through on board too. Our board supposed to sit down and watch upon this person, watch upon history, and decide if they want to make this person be a trustee
or not.
Because you're not supposed to just say, okay, man, and I'll lock you up. You stay out there, you just walk out in the yard, and then the night you go sleep. You're not a trustee. You're supposed to be on board.
You are put in front of some people that look, we are take you as a trustee, but they're the regulations. If you fail with, you are get punished hard.
You're going into the hole.
You're going into the hole. You understand me?
And then you have to monitor the people there and continue to talk to them. Don't just take everything for granted and say this
and like
man
when
they
he
walk
said,
boat.
they use the holiday. Right?
Yeah, they had their plan, boy.
Yeah, they had their plan.
Yeah, because like I tell somebody yesterday, I tell them, them people will come out there, then people got one plan. The people just escape like that. They know where route, then why would you which bush, then why you not say they not catch one lot on yet?
They must map out the area.
They know exactly where they head for, but they will catch you, Sam. I don't know if the Guatemalans and gone already.
They have to get hungry, man.
Yeah, they have to get hungry and they need water.
20 hours no that up down lady house. How much food you cook from the lady house and the family house? For 20 hours no. And I need water, yes.
Yeah. Well, we need only water break to Sam. You know, so we will be taking a break at this time and we'll be back after these messages right here today on this Wednesday morning, right here on Norte Vision Channel 10.
One. Llegó el día de elección. Check. Llegó el día de elección, todos juntos con pasión. Vamos a votar por una mejor nación. Vámonos para adelante, no hay nadie que nos aguante. Carlos Cetina para que nos represente. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. Un hombre con visión tiene la solución y todo su trabajo lo hace con pasión. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. En el día de elección no tenemos explicación. Hagamos lo correcto por nuestra nación. Para todo hay solución, una buena explicación. Nuestra gente en primera posición. No hablamos de más, trabajamos por más. Nuestra palabra es nuestra prioridad. Que se vea la bandera y que este ritmo suene. La voz de la gente que retumbe y truene. No vamos a parar, venimos para ganar. Carlos Cetina nos va a representar. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. Un hombre con visión tiene la solución y todo su trabajo lo hace con pasión. Votemos todo por Carlos Cetina. En el día de elección no tenemos explicación. Hagamos lo correcto por nuestra nación. Yo, en el día de elección hagamos lo correcto. Votemos Carlos Cetina, Orange Rock North. Tú sabes, prosperidad, mejor futuro para ti, para mí y para nuestros hijos. Hey.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
Looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress? Or sexy bikini? Due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With Tenskin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply Tenskin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless,
Go Tenskin.
Visit us online at gotenskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carzal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political territory? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shinosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women, when we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes, have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja, Kaparban, and part of Progreso. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial
for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
It goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
On election day, let's make the right choice. Re-elect Elodio Aragon Jr. With you always, leadership that works. Representing Orange Walk East. Because our future matters. Not even a question, who may vote it be. You already know we voted for the UDP. Cause they are the best one in the driver's seat. So I put your excited over the son of the east. Yeah, we talking about who? Aragon, Aragon, Aragon. We talking about who? Aragon, Aragon. The number one, we talking about who? Aragon, Aragon. One and only son out here of the east. Yeah, we voting for Aragon equality. Voting Aragon.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Sam, I get our information here that the person that was hung in 1985 was Kent Bowers. You remember that?
Yeah.
Thanks to our international connection for sending
Yeah.
that name.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. It's not brother, it's sister.
Oh, thank you, sis.
Thank you, sis.
Better yet.
Yeah. Sam, we want to say also good morning to our friends there at the Northern Regional Hospital this morning, doing such a great job.
Yeah, Nife, just take care of business and stay safe.
Yeah.
Use your PPE. You know, I know. No take no chance.
Yeah, I said they got them PPEs on, boy, and everything look good. I see people catch the line out there, and then I see they got the guard go around and tell them, hey, you know, spread out and leave it, man. You need to get this social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, watch some people yesterday. They got the big line where I was at yesterday. I try to keep my distance, but boy, people on the side of you. There's somebody in the show wants something.
That's true. You pull where they cut off. You pull where. I have to tell my wife, I say, my brother, you see how far, don't make a walk already.
Yeah.
Keep a distance, man. No offense. I don't have it. I don't know that, and you don't know if I have it.
Yeah, so keep off, man.
They get offended, you know.
But they do. They do. I see some of them in the watch something about the prison yesterday about the breakthrough, right? But somebody had it by phone. I mean, they show one person, someone, it look like if the Holy Thursday, you know, like when I fish, they come in for the Good Friday. Look, y'all, they go among people, they watch pan a phone, they see everything. Serious, boy. People will need to take care, man.
Yeah, man.
Once you only got on the mask, that help, you know. Thanks for doing that.
Yes,
thanks for taking care of yourself.
The distance, man.
Yeah, the distance.
No, just walk up to the person.
Like one time me and Sam, there are people feel like me and Sam the enemy, because they're far from each other. But then the international connection I say, lol, Sam. Lol, Sam.
Well, I just do that.
You just do that. You laugh out loud.
Yeah.
But it could be Lord, oh Lord, you know.
Or lots of love.
Yeah, lots of love, boy.
But I prefer that.
You don't prefer that? Sam, boy. Sam, but, you know, as we are this here today, I'd like to appeal to persons out there to please be careful of these 28 escapees. 2 persons died already. Some have been captured. As we speak right now, the commissioner and his crew is on the ground. If you can see around Orange Walk, we have a lot of the BSAG persons around, staying close to the banks, staying close to the restaurants, to the shops, to the business places, which is something very good.
You know,
I imagine.
You know, seem like maybe 1 or 2 might push this way, but the majority, they push west, right?
Yeah, I imagine in that era, they must have heavier guards, you know, because we need to do it. Then people will live in and boom. Want to be careful, man. When they send out them legal go buy, even when they lease son, they could hold them for ransom and say bring some money for me. Because when them people and they out on a mission.
Yeah,
and then people are doing anything what they could do.
They're not care.
To make them get where they want to go. You know? Unfortunate for them, they can't, it's hard for them to go across the border right now.
Yep. Wait for them.
Wait for them. But I don't know what happened if the Guatemalans they got across. But then they could last one lot of months in a bush, you know.
Oh yes, man. They know if eat.
Yeah, they know if it survive.
They know if survive through. Then you ready?
But I appreciate the call that the caller did a while ago, you know, and coming on with, because like you said, he got experience.
Yes, man. A lot of that.
He knew what happened because he was there.
He was there.
He was there for the
He
first
was
prison.
Yeah, he was a good one too.
Yeah, he was there, and boy used to say, boy, that man he tight to the back there. But a jail there, Sam.
One time he made me track down one of me escape.
That he may track on
down?
down?
Yeah, he track on down.
And he bring her in?
Bring her in.
Yeah. So, when time you go to the place, because if this person wants to go on here. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, bro. Yeah, Mr. Patton, what's up?
Yeah, not much. A nice day today.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful day. Just lower the volume of your television, bro.
Yeah, you know the protocol of that prison system that I believe they don't have the rules that where one prisoner or any prisoner that have any violent crime, especially murder, they're not supposed to be trustee.
Okay.
And if you really want to get rid of it, stop the prison break, you start to hang Mariano because he know they go by the protocol, not at all. All right, guys, bye.
Yeah.
You see, that's just the way some people look at things, you know. But
yeah, because you just can't take the person up. Okay, you want to be trustee without he know about it. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
He should know about it.
And I believe the commissioner of police should know as well, because when things happen, the police department have to know how to move. Okay, this person is a trustee. Where he come from? What he do? What he there back there for?
You check your background.
Yeah, if this person escaped, then we know what happened, and then the Ministry of National Security can advise them and say, you know what, this person might behave good, but we cannot approve for this person to be a trustee. I don't know if they have a person on the board, on the prison board, if the law enforcement have a person on the board.
Not too sure about that.
You know, but
one trustee,
I believe the ministry is supposed to have someone on the board, no? Colonel Lovell or one of them. But we need to map out this thing differently, because this is something new for Belize. Very, very new. A lot of people look on it and then they say, oh, the government this, the government that, the government make them people escape, they come and plane when they come in, so they want
that place is privatized by the People's United Party?
Yes,
the place was privatized?
They want distract, so they make them people and get way to make them distract from the plane when we bury. Well, you know how people go.
A lot of foolish comments.
Yeah. But we are so glad that right now we don't hear nobody, they don't hold nobody for ransom. And the people,
they don't kill nobody as yet, you know, and we hope that it keeps that way. And I'm hoping that they're all captured before they hurt somebody, because they get desperate.
Yeah, they have to get desperate.
They will get desperate.
Yeah.
So people out in that area, be careful.
Unfortunately, some people lost their life already with that escape, no?
Prisoners.
But I understand a guard was injured as well, but
a minor.
Yeah, I need to get that but more clear, because they send me some messages about that guard, but I need to get it more clearer before we really announce it, because you know some press stations out there, they want to get things out and they want to be the first one to get it out. And
that's why they make mistakes sometimes. Like, the lady was shot in the head in San Pedro.
Yeah.
Then she was shot in the body. Next news.
Yeah.
Take your time and not rush things.
Yeah, that's why you have to wait on the official report. There is a police blog that all medias, including us, are on that, and these are the reports that we're supposed to follow.
Right.
But not because somebody tell you, hey, I see what happened. I see they throw the lady with a coconut and they knock her with a coconut in her head and dead.
You hurry blast that.
You know, maybe the coconut drop off of the tree.
At one point, you drop.
You know, maybe somebody not stone on the coconut. Maybe the person with the pass on a coconut tree, the coconut drop and it hurt the person, no?
Yeah. Shifting a bit, checky. All right. What is there to win? Everybody for win.
Win what?
I'd ask you.
But I know.
Look at a big sign right in front of you.
Front of me?
Right? Where they call? You see everyone where they call, right?
But I mean, I not see them sign here, because when I come and I look on the road, because when I come on man, in time this place
What
is
is
busy.
there to win in this time? That's what I want to know. Everybody for win what?
Well, if everybody for win, it should be something, a collaborative effort
Will they
between.
run one race or what it happen? What is there to win?
Well,
A trophy?
when I had cross country race this year, Sam.
Mm.
You can't get horse race right now.
But yes, the UP run against the UDP.
Yeah, that's a contest on its own. But
That's
you know what?
the race right now. And when the UDP win, everybody want to win.
Yeah, and
Because the right party won.
And for that, it's the people that will decide what will happen. You know.
People don't make up their mind checking. They know. You listen to when they come out for clinic, how they talk, how these ladies are talking.
Yeah, true, true. You see,
And all the heads, you know.
Yeah, you listened to Danny yesterday on the show.
Yes, I did.
And Danny has a very good plan. You know, he has a very good plan. And I believe when it comes to the plan with Mr. Grijalva, then we will hear more about the national plan of the United Democratic Party, because tomorrow they will launch their manifesto.
Central needs a change. And
You think Central will get a change, Sam?
Well, I would tend to believe so. It needs a change. You need good representation. You understand? We help one lot right now. We help Johnny. They may have pick up a lot of slack in the area.
Yeah, because they may do a lot of work for you.
Right? He has the money so he can work.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't both see after like that. Because they make close to 2 million for the year. So a lot of things could happen. But apart from that, nothing else not happen. He just comes around when election. Because he believe that I got this set. When I move around through the campaign, I know my people and vote for me.
But they are campaigning right now, right?
Well, I only say one man and one group the campaign for him. I don't say he the boots the areas. Yet I thought he started. I think he started, then he stopped. And he put somebody else in front for campaign. Because he has other things to deal with, I believe.
But people that look at Orange Walk Central and I say, Orange Walk Central is in town. And the town council does most of the work. Clean the streets, fix the streets, make sure lights stay in the corner. So what is left?
The government put up the lights.
Okay, so what is left?
To that quick.
What is left to be done in Orange Walk Central? Orange Walk Central almost full when it comes to town area. We have San Esteban in there. We have
that's the next area that needs to be developed.
Yeah, San Esteban have Petville. We have the San Lorenzo housing site right there. So we need a lot of work.
And you got Honey Camp.
Oh yeah, we got Honey Camp.
Also in Orange Walk Central.
Yeah, and then you have the
not much of a big area as the north and the south, you know.
You see what happens with the
spread
north?
Out like that.
What happened to the north, Sam? On the north on this side, more north of us on this side. You come away from Douglas. You have Douglas, then you have Nuevo San Juan, and that goes into San Pablo. After San Pablo, it goes into San Jose. So you see how that they come from that area. Then after San Jose,
you're gonna flow.
But then after San Jose, Sam, you go way through the back to San Luis.
Right.
Then after you
Not
come
too
out
far.
on the main street, then you go way to San Roman.
You don't have to come up from there. Take it right through the back from San Luis.
But when you talk about from the main, you go to San Roman, then you come down to Trial Farm. Then after Trial Farm, and Trial Farm is adjacent with Ochobenque, but Ochobenque is a community on its own. Then you have way up on the next side where you have San Antonio and Santa Cruz. So the area, I don't know how they cut up the area there, how they put the area in a kind of way. Because check this out, Sam. You pass your creek, and then you have to pass through your creek and not the south if you go into the north. You understand? So your creek is not a dip, but then you have San Antonio and Douglas. So you got a nice highway from your creek to San Antonio. In that area, so Orange Walk North is in a way that
Chop up funny.
Needs a lot of development. The area representative in the area they have to work hard. Well, we see what the Honorable Gaspar Vega did, right?
They have gotten a lot of development, and that will continue under Carlos Cetina.
Yeah, they got we wouldn't say everything in their fair share because development never done.
That's not done. Remember when Judge Prescott election was 93, right? He said, we have completed our task. You can't complete your task in our country. Never. You can't do that. So you rightfully said that development never done. There is always something to do.
Yep.
You understand?
And we can see it in other countries. The work has to continue.
It continues work. The work continues. And you could see for yourself, the work continues. Sartaneja Road, Coastal Road, Hummingbird.
Yeah.
And the link road is finished. They don't inaugurate that already.
Why that? Nice. So when
You're
you
gone
come
there
from the
already?
airport now, if you want to go to Old Belize, you just take one
Quick thing, you're there.
right turn and
Easy
you know
flow.
what? 10 minutes you're done to the Old Belize. You're done there on the Western Highway.
And so far, they're not building a new bridge yet. So if the Halover gonna jam, you could swing right back.
Why that true? Yeah, you
You
don't
go
have to
straight
go way
back.
through Boom like one time. Can you
Fine,
remember one
why
time?
is I gonna through it already?
Yeah, I remember that. We used to go through that so all the way to
You
Boom
could swim
and come
back,
all the way around.
and then the road, that road was widened so you could turn. Because at the time when they had one jam, you had an accident right on the bridge. Nobody can move. The road was so narrow, hard to turn. If you come back, but when you come back, that point you come back out Orange Rock.
Yeah.
Right? Now it widened. This government widened the road. You could swing back and take the link road. And then still go to Billy City.
Yeah, yes, and then this road, a lot of people want to see the cultural part of this country. We have nice culture here in Orange Walk. We have the mestizos, the Mayas.
You see that show with the real machete, the maracas?
But I never see that. I never see
You
that
miss
part. I miss it. I never see it. But you could see the strong culture there, right?
Yes, man. Nice. Beautiful.
But what happened to the south? A lot of people want to go to the south, Sam.
No, stay home.
But then people think about the journey. When you have to go with a Belmopan, I got you Belmopan. Well, the road is much better now.
Oh, yes, man. You don't even know when you pass what used to be the single bridge, the single lane bridge.
Yeah, and then they had.
All of them wide now, 2-lane bridges.
Remember they had the Uyayay?
Why one man call I did a real about that. They say he missed that and he think they're supposed to save that. No man, where they
What, they missed the Uyayay?
yeah, the hammock bridge.
Yeah, the Hammock Bridge.
We develop now, man. That can.
Yeah, no, you see, let's say somebody from the south will be going to the US, right? Or they're going to Salvador, they're going to the airport, go take a plane. They could come right through the new coastal highway that is being worked on right now.
Quick thing.
And you reach the airport. When you come
finish,
back, you want to reach out to your family, you take the link road, Sam. Well, after that link road.
Now, what, that 5 miles or 8 miles? The link road are 5 miles, sure? 5 miles.
5 well
That won't take you
paved miles. You take that link road, and then you go right through.
10 minutes drive.
10 minutes drive, and then you take the
For
new
a
highway.
normal
now.
driving, you could do some do it less.
Yeah. You take the new road that has been built in the coastal. A quick time, they won't understand quick by.
It's man, no time.
Quick time. Well, when that done fix, I want to start to take my leave.
You want a tour?
Yes, man.
You want to load the players and tour and everything at the bus?
I'll carry you too.
The long could drive for you.
Yeah, I'll carry you too. We're going together, man, Sam. But a lot of people will be using that new road. I know, like a lot of people say, we can't eat road. We can't eat streets. We can't eat lights. But everybody know that, right?
They contradict themselves. We can't eat road. We can't eat light. Yet you have put on ad that the UDP promised to build roads. Right? That ad said that. Which they did. They promised to build schools and colleges. Like the ad said, like they never do it. But the UDP did.
Yeah.
You understand me? They promised to do this. They did everything what they talk about. The UDP did fulfill the promise when it comes to the road, colleges, schools. Our new kindergarten is been built in where? Kamalote? State-of-the-art kindergarten.
Kamalote. We have a new site for a school. That's an Ignacio.
State-of-the-art kindergarten has been built as we speak.
Yes.
Come on. All of that ad one got on a certain media reflects to the PUP. Not to the UDP, because they have done everything that you are saying they haven't did.
Yeah.
Now, if you complain that, you can't eat street, then where will you send a promise to build street?
Yeah.
Huh?
I got a message of you, Sam.
No, no stupidness to me, or no?
No, man. Somebody want to know what is the responsibility when it comes to the feeder roads from Ministry of Works, Public Works Department.
What the responsibility are they?
When it comes to the feeder roads,
They have to maintain it.
well, they're the ones that take care of that.
Right.
Yeah, but you know
But
they
then,
have.
so usually, like I could talk like when Mackenzie was there, he would jump in his pickup around 6 o'clock and go about the business, check these roads.
Oh, you go take his circle, no?
Right, early, and he'll come back. He can scratch that down. So next day, if anything serious there, we gonna deal with that the next day.
We'll get
You
on the
understand?
task.
Because we don't get to appointment fee that day. So the next day, or at the time, I can't blame Brother Jones. He doesn't handicap. You know, got enough equipment. You understand? If the man had enough equipment, like in the days back, he would be doing a lot of work because the young man is very smart.
Yeah.
But in the days back when I was there, we had 3 10-wheeler and 3 6-wheelers. We had 2 loaders and 2 grader. So we divide the unit. Right? One unit goes, like I remember one unit was in the San Felipe area up to Firebun, and the other unit would be in San Jose with the grader. You understand?
Yep.
So like that you could work. And definitely the Ministry of Works need more equipment because Orange Rock has spread far. So yes, it is the responsibility of the Ministry of Works to deal with those streets.
Okay, feeder roads.
Feeder roads, it is.
So
Their responsibility.
Big up Mr. Carlos Cetina. I say we are ready here in the north. Big up Carlos.
He was born in the north.
Yeah.
Él no se llegó en ningún lado. Que yo someone say, ya llegó. Ya llegó. El bailador.
Ya llegó. Ya llegó. Ya llegó Sam el bailador.
I don't mean the radio not check it.
No, but you say ya llegó, you want to hear the song, I sing the song, I
¿De
can't
dónde-
put in nobody else.
¿De dónde está llegando?
I don't know, it's a ya llegó, ya llegó.
Ya llegó
Sam
el bailador.
I can't put nobody else's name, Sam, because the song says somebody else's name, but me can't put that because people got copyright by the name too, you know.
Look at, no, you don't got copyright for use that song as such.
Why they got copyright, but just because right there I believe like things.
No, the song got copyright, so it shouldn't be used as such.
Yeah, but
Right? So there is nothing they can say about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they don't llego, they no está viniendo él. ¿Ah? Cetina ya está allá. Está ahí trabajando Cetina.
Oh, I just get you, I just get you.
You understand me?
Yeah,
Ya
just
llegó,
get-
llegaste tarde, señor. Porque Cetina ya está trabajando en el norte. Y él va a ganar.
You never know you could roll your tongue so why.
Claro que sí. Cetina va a ganar.
Sam.
Right?
Yeah.
And in Orange Rock Central, then the Grijalva is going to win. It is going to be an upset, like what Lelis Cabello did to Joe Briseño.
By Lelis become hard.
Yep.
Lelis become hard. I think if Lelis would have been treated the right way, Lelis may have still did it. You know?
Still my idea, yes. But
you know how some colleagues
that,
go, right?
Yeah, that has spilled milk now. Right? And in the south, the hard-working woman is going to the House of Representatives also. Right?
It's Lupe Magana.
And there is no doubt about the Honorable Eloy Aragon. He has worked, and he continues to work, and definitely the people will put him back in the House of Representatives.
Yep, and
So you got clear.
you did talk about 4, Sam.
Right.
You got 4. You don't take none of it.
No.
You don't give away none.
No.
Hold on
And
to
in
everything.
Crozal, it's 4-2. Who you got? Pablo Marin?
You have Pablo.
Heredia?
No, we
No,
have
Heredia of
we have
San Pedro.
Pablo Marin, who is for the Corozal Bay.
You got clear in Crozal Bay. Who
For
else?
Corozal North, we have the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister Hugo Pak.
You got clear too.
And then for Corozal Southeast, we have Mr. Tony Herrera.
Got clear.
And for this area coming up here, Corozal Southwest, we have Dr. Angel Campos.
Also gone clear.
So you look for 8 for Orange Walk then?
You heard me.
Okay. Yep. Well, talking about the Honorable Elodie Aragon Sam, he's going to be here tomorrow. We send out condolences to the Honorable Minister and his family for the loss of one of their family members. You know, I think it's his wife's mom, which is his suegra, his mother-in-law. We send out condolences to
Definitely.
the Aragon family. And so, Minister Aragon will be here tomorrow. And remember, Sam, Norte Vision Channel 10 will be airing the launch. There will be manifesto. The manifesto for the United Democratic Party. What is their plans? 5 years ahead, I believe manifesto will look different now because we are under the COVID and there's not lots of things that people can do. So you can't plan a lot of things and put things in there. So we know you can't do because that hand you back, you know.
Yeah, because last time we started off with the best is yet to come and the best has come. Do you understand? Now your future matters, and it does. This country in the hands of the PUP, that like you're going to tiger amongst a bunch of dogs. You want to kill all and eat them. We don't want to go through that. So that's the reason why we want to vote UDP, because your future, our future, does matter.
Yep,
then they paint this thing extremely too beautiful for we. The PUP. It's too good to believe. They look for bring down everything for you, including the stars. And that desperation that, when man talks, they're desperate. And it not happen.
Sam, here what this one say, good morning, check it, Sam. Will Minister Setina be walking the Blackwater Creek area anytime?
Yes.
He's on it right now.
He started yesterday.
He's on it right now as we speak. So Blackwater Creek, Blackwater Creek is part of Trial Farm and it's a very big area. So
the whole Trial Farm, huge, my brother.
Yeah, but he's on it. Yeah, they only put the man as minister.
As minister?
Yeah. Samuel, they say we'll be voting once again for the UDP.
Amen.
Votamos UDP otra vez porque el otro partido no sirve.
Alrighty.
That is what people are thinking and what people are saying, So we go with what people is saying. Anyway, Sam, it's time for us to go.
You want to wrap up again?
Buy a wrap up in December when time is that okay, cool.
How the hat right now, Raheem saying I give a blanket.
Sam, but you check out something like one time when Christmas time come on, cold like one time, man.
For any time there were years ago. You got to do it climate change, check it.
Yeah,
Come on, that is. Well, I can't to somebody that because election was hot, so you know I cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sam, I'm not telling about wrap up because you say you're not wrap up in the heat.
No.
But it's time for us to close and your closing comments for this morning.
And remember, you can't take care of your teeth by yourself. That's why we got Dentist Francisco Castaneda.
All right.
Right in front of Excellent Restaurant.
Yep.
Ready to help you with your bad tooth if you have any. Right? So give him a visit, 7:30 to 3:30 to 7:30. And vote UDP because, that's it right there. Vote UDP because your future matters. All right?
Okay.
We know one thing even was scratch for the blue. And with that, good morning, people. If you see it tonight, good night.
Folks, we like to wish you all the best. I just take your picture.
Huh?
I just take a picture.
I could sue you for that,
No, you can't sue me.
I never get permission for that.
You can't sue me because
So
you're my
if
good friend. You could do it, but you not do it.
Well, I could do it.
I
never give you permission. You have to ask me.
Okay, celebrity.
Ask me.
Okay, celebrity.
And the answer to that, no.
All right, so I will delete it.
As quick as possible.
And delete it. So we'd like to thank you all, Sam. Thanks for being here. It has been an interesting morning. We want to ask everybody to be careful, with those escapees out there. Remember, they can be humbly as ever, and sometimes your little heart drop, but then sometimes that doesn't has a good ending. So we're asking you all to be careful. Take care of yourself. Take care of the persons that are around you. If you see one of your neighbor have to go work, then some people go work and they have to lock up the house. Look out for the neighbors as well. Make one phone call the 911 or 922 tips. All these calls are confidential. You don't have to give your name. So then I know that who, because that now a speculation, a lot of people go on and say, I don't want to call because I don't want to give my name.
You make that phone call to see any irregularities, right?
Right. You know, and keep the kids at home, especially little girls. Keep them in, please, please. Lock up your house. Things are not normal right now. We have the COVID on us and we have these escapees. So please, we are begging you all to please take care of yourself. This show repeats tonight. That's right, folks. This show repeats tonight at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 10. So people text me last night and they asked me about them. Then they asked me about them. I can see if this is a song. I'll call that one. Hi, good morning. Yes?
How much TV you may order because 2 TV come.
Oh, damn.
That is not part of the show.
You know, one of his song, man.
That is not.
One of his song.
Wrap up, man.
I'll get this call back shortly. Folks, I'd like to thank you who tune in. The show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight, right here on North Television, Channel 10. We have to fix up the studio, right, Sam? We need to get things good.
Yeah, but you have to know to make that call.
And we have a repeat of Channel 7 news right here today, right here on North Television, Channel 10. And also, we have the hot news coming up at 6 o'clock today. Tomorrow morning, Minister Agon will be with us right here on North Television, Channel 10. Thank you all so much. Raheem, thanks, bro. Have yourself a wonderful day.
One. Llegó el día de elección. Check. Llegó el día de elección, todos juntos con pasión. Vamos a votar por una mejor nación. Vámonos para adelante, no hay nadie que nos aguante. Carlos Cetina para que nos representen. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. Un hombre con visión tiene la solución y todo su trabajo lo hace con pasión. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. En el día de elección no demos explicación. Hagamos lo correcto por nuestra nación. Para todo hay solución, una buena explicación. Nuestra gente en primera posición. No hablamos de más, trabajamos por más. Nuestra palabra es nuestra prioridad. Que se vea la bandera y que este ritmo suene. La voz de la gente que retumbe y suene. No vamos a parar, venimos para ganar. Carlos Cetina nos va a representar. Votemos todos por Carlos Cetina. Un hombre con visión tiene la solución y todo su trabajo lo hace con pasión. Votemos todo por Carlos Cetina. En el día de elección no tenemos explicación. Hagamos lo correcto por nuestra nación. Yo, en el día de elección.